Hello, good morning. It's Liz here from the Guru Co. And it's midway during the week, and we're talking a bit of hot passion. We're talking about passion. Passion in life, passion that maybe you have sitting on a back burner. So my question to you is, do you ignite that passion or do you extinguish that passion? And it's a real key element now that we really do need to get to grips with what we do to ourselves. Because you can't reach those things that you want in life with an attitude of pessimism. And pessimism is the extinguisher to any passion. It is the butt bomb, if you like. So, and I've been playing with this in my mind for so long because it's just like trying to get to the root of it in the best way possible and really it's like seeing the glint of a diamond in a rock. You just have to keep going because you're determined to get it. So if you are the sort of person who has, okay, you drive through a village, for instance, and you see something, an amazing house, and you go, oh, aren't they lucky? I would so love that. But, butt bomb. There you go, straight away, extinguished. Wouldn't happen for me. I'm not that lucky. Um, it's never going to be possible for people like me because I wasn't born with. So it's the excuses, it's the reasons, and it's the buts. The buts that come and extinguish any possibilities that you ever have. You know, you if you're thinking like that and that's in your psyche, if you like, if that's in your vocabulary in your mind, I can guarantee you won't be taking the right actions in order to chase those passions or make those passions even remotely possible. You just won't. It's like if you're running the anxiety fuel, okay, the fear of loss, the fear of failure, the fear of, and I don't mean just loss of money, loss of relationships, loss of face, all of those things. Why would you open the door at all? You're just not going to. You wouldn't enter a lion's den and think that you're just going to have a play with them, and that, if you're running that fuel of anxiety, is exactly what extinguishes any possibilities, unless of course you force yourself through that and feel the horrific pain as well. So I mean, that all goes together, doesn't it? um, if you see people holding a higher value to you, so you see them on a higher pedestal. Not that you admire how they've got there, but you ignore how they've got there and you just see them up there. If you see somebody and actually your attitude is that it's okay for them, and then again you look at all the excuses and the reasons why they're there, you will never afford the life that they lead. You will never afford it. You know? Um, there's a lovely saying, and I know it's biblical, bear with, but it's that as you think, so shall you be. Okay? Now, today's Bible is the law of attraction when you look at social media, isn't it? It's the law of attraction. But if you actually take note that everything the law of attraction is talking about actually has roots right back to the big book, absolutely has roots right back to there. And in the book club that we've been looking at in my group, it's Think and Grow Rich. Now, it's a challenging book, but the big eye opener for me is it's not new. I know it was written in the 1920s or something, but actually, when you look at, again, go back to Jim Rohn and all his talks and things like that, and he uses scripture and things to explain things because it's all stories, and it's almost like you can see, how it started. Then somebody rewrote it. Then somebody rewrote it. So now we have the law of attraction, and yet we absorb that. But there's an awful lot of power in there if we choose to listen to it. So what I want you to do, and I'm going to invite you to do this because I'm going to leave on a question. I want you to ask yourself, if you are using buts in your language, all right, you are using excuses in your language for why you can't try something and do something and get on with something, ask yourself, what is it about me that puts this out of reach? And the question I want to leave you with, because it came to me at the last minute, is you remember as a child, you would potentially come across your Christmas present that was at the top of the cupboard, or your Christmas present under the Christmas tree, and you'd look at it for days and days, and you couldn't quite get at it because you're not allowed to. And on the day you unwrap it, and it's quite disappointing. Could that be why you're not reaching out for your passions? Good morning, Stacey. Good morning, Jackie. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that's useful. See you Friday. Do let me know what you're thinking. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe. Bye-bye.